Welcome to the Librarians Lightning Round with Alexa and Janet.
This is where we talk about new books really, really fast.
So the first book I'm going to talk about is The Immortal Boy by Francesco Montagna Ibanez. I have a hard time saying that. My high school Spanish was long ago. This book takes place in Bogota, Colombia, and it has dual narratives, and it's also told both in English and in Spanish. One side of the book is English and the other side is Spanish, which is a really cool, different way for a book to be written. We have two entwined stories. One is of a family of 5 siblings, and they have ended up on their own through a series of events. So they're on their own in Bogota, and the other story is about a girl who's an orphan, and she is trying to find out more about someone called the Immortal Boy. It's this big mystery about who he is, and their stories become twisted and twined together in a really unique and interesting way. So fun to read. It just should be great, and it does also get into some of the deep issues about things that are going on in South America at this time. So that's The Immortal Boy by Francesco Montagna Ibanez.
Sounds like a good one to read if you're studying either language from...
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah,
it would be fun.
Absolutely. So this is a rom-com called Meet Cute Diary, and it is about a transgender teen named Noah. And Noah runs a blog where he shares stories of other transgender people getting their happily ever afters. The blog is really popular, but it's also really made up. All the stories on the blog are written by Noah, totally fictional, and someone calls him out on it. So the only way to save his blog is to prove that there's any validity to the stories at all, and the only way to do that is a fake dating scheme with a cute new boy at the school. So I think we all know at this point how fake dating schemes tend to end up, but I'm really interested to see how this one goes.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of fun. The next one I'm going to talk about is One Great Lie, and this is by Deb Coletti. She's well known. She's an award-winning author, and she's written several books. This book has a little bit of mystery, a little bit of romance, and a little bit of travel. Charlotte wins a scholarship to go on a writing workshop in Venice. So she is so excited, she can't wait. The writing workshop is run by a brilliant writer, and she also has a secret family mystery that took place in the same area. So she's thinking she will solve that while she has her wonderful adventure in Venice. Then the author starts to act a little bit strange, which becomes more of a mystery. And then she meets somebody, which throws in the romance. So this will be a great book. It sounds like a really good summer read to me because of the travel and the romance and also the mystery. It'll keep you turning the pages. So that's One Great Lie by Deb Coletti.
It's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and a pretty cover too.
And a pretty cover. We love that.
Yeah.
So this is An Emotion of Great Delight by Tahera Mafi, the author of the popular Shatter Me series, if you're into that. This book is set in 2003, and it follows a Muslim American teenager named Shadi, and she's sort of dealing not only with the fracturing of her family, her brother has passed, her father is sick, and her mother is struggling with depression, but also the Islamophobia that she has to deal with on a daily basis for being a hijabi teenager in the fallout of 9/11. She deals with a lot of really tough stuff, so it should be really, really interesting, and it's a very popular, well-known author, so definitely an interesting read.
Wow. The Ghost We Keep by Mason Deaver is great for fans of Becky Albertelli or Adam Silvera. And in this book, it's about a non-binary teen named Liam who has always felt a little bit removed or out of sorts or worried about not fitting in. That feeling really increases when their brother is killed suddenly and very tragically. Liam starts to feel like they're removed from their friends and just even more isolated and alone and just really struggling. And then they start to connect with their brother's best friend, and it starts to kind of pull Liam out of it. So this is supposed to be a really good portrayal of very deep grief. So this is a little bit dark, but I think it has some hopeful tones into it. So The Ghost We Keep by Mason Deaver.
It does sound really good.
Yeah.
Some of you will be familiar with this series already. This is the manga of Ruby, which is a popular anime. It's set in a world full of monsters and follows a team of warriors called Huntresses as they train to fight these monsters. So this is actually volume 2 in the series, but it's a collection of short stories. Each volume is about a different character. This is about the character Weiss, who's one of the members of Team Ruby, the W in Ruby. So for fans of the show or people who are just getting into it, definitely would want to check this out. It's a lot of fun.
We've had a lot of requests for that series,
We have,
so
yes.
that's going to be great.
A lot of Ruby fans out there.
So that's the books we're going to talk about, but we get new books in every week, so come see us in the teen room if you want help picking out just the right book for you.
And happy reading.
Reading!
No. This is the last one. This is the last time.
Okay, the
We're
final
doing it.
cut.
We're doing it. We're doing it right. One take. All right.